Hello everybody, and welcome to the morning of the next day. I need to start editing. Oh my god. Anyways, this morning is a little more interesting. So if you look in the distance, you can see the sun reflecting off the Flatirons, because this morning the sun actually rose. Well, the sun kind of rises every day, but this morning was a little bit more special because we could actually see the sun in the morning, whereas most other mornings still are dark in the morning. And when I walked outside this morning, you can't really see it now outside, but like the ground looked like it had a tint of pink because of the way the sun was rising. So yeah. Alright, I'm at school now. I got here a little later, so I didn't get as good as a parking spot, but that's okay. So yeah, gonna head off and go inside. So, I'm gonna turn in for the evening now and chill out. I'm not gonna do any work tonight. I'm so done with the week, and I'm so glad it's over. This past week was probably one of the worst weeks of high school I've ever experienced. It was not fun. It was so stressful. I did not get that much sleep, and yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna watch 2001: Space Odyssey on Blu-ray, which I got in from Netflix. And yeah, it's a classic, and I actually haven't seen it yet, and I heard it's very good, and my friends reference it all the time, so here we go, I'm gonna watch it now. Oh, yes, it's starting. Oh, so awesome. I already am loving this movie. Oh. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good movie. So, interestingly enough, this movie also has a intermission, just like The Seven Samurai had an intermission, except this movie isn't as long. This movie is only 2.5 hours long, and it still has an intermission, so I'm not sure, maybe that was just a popular thing from movies of that era, but yeah, it's nice because I can use the bathroom and stuff during that time. Oh, Stella, my dog here, is enjoying life with a pillow and facing inwards. Yeah. Are you enjoying life, Stella? Hey, live a good doggy life. Oh, it's so relaxing.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
What's the problem?
Oh, here's the famous scene. Here's the famous scene. Oh, I've seen this scene like
This mission is too important
many times.
to jeopardize it.
Oh, such a good scene. Actually, it was this scene right here that after seeing this scene from the movie, that was when I was super surprised that this movie came out in 1968. So yeah, I'm not even sure if you can see my face because it's so dark in the basement. But yes, such a good scene to open the pod bay doors house scene. Oh, so good. Oh my gosh, this movie's so trippy. Like the last 20 minutes, oh my goodness, I don't even know what's happening. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, that film has probably taken the place as the strangest movie I've ever seen. I mean, I would know that all of the stuff that occurs in the last like 30 minutes of the movie will probably hold some sort of significance, but I'm gonna have to watch it more times in the future to understand them more. But yeah, oh my goodness, jeez Louise. So yeah, I'm gonna read a quick thing on Wikipedia about the film and stuff like that. But yeah, some initial impressions of the movie is that it likes to utilize a lot of wide shots and lots of quiet noises. Like a lot of the movie is just ambient noises, like breathing or like beepings of the spacecraft and stuff like that, or just silence in space, which I thought was very, very unique for the film and very well executed. But yeah, I recommend this film, despite it being very strange, and also it was pretty dark for being rated G. Like, I mean, there's a lot of death in the movie for being rated G. So yeah, Good stuff, though. All in all, that movie was incredibly impressive for 1968. I mean, the first time I watched that movie, I thought it was a recent movie. Like 2001 A Space Odyssey, I thought it was made in, 2001. And then I saw that it was made in 1968. So yeah, dang, that was amazing. And like, I heard somewhere that they used practical effects for all or a majority of the film. So the practical effects are stupendous for the time. And I mean, even with the passage of time, it still looks very good. I mean, like, for example, Star Wars, the original Star Wars movie, the special effects from that movie are starting to look a little silly and outdated and unrealistic, but 2001 A Space Odyssey is still holds up with the passage of time. So I'm reading the interpretations of 2001 Space Odyssey, and one of the creators of the movie, Arthur C. Clarke, said in a quote, if anyone understands it on the first viewing, we failed our intention. So I'm going to read Slaughterhouse-Five. I didn't get to read this book all week because I was so busy. My goodness. So yeah. Anyways, with that, I will see everyone tomorrow.